This is my mum and dad when we moved to England.
Michael is a child of the Windrush generation, travelling from Barbados with his family in 1961. He was 9 when Britain became his home. But 50 years later, he was wrongly deemed an illegal immigrant, losing his job and living in fear of deportation.
I thought someone was pulling a prank on me because my life was in turmoil. I was in turmoil. My family and my finances were in tatters. My children, my grandchildren, they all were very distraught.
Michael spent years fighting bureaucratic battles to obtain his citizenship, and with the help of 4 lawyers, eventually he was paid compensation. After apologising for the scandal, the Home Office set up a documentation and compensation scheme. Latest figures show it has distributed £85.86 million across 2,382 claims and provided citizenship documents to over 16,800 individuals. The Home Office also established an independent review and accepted 30 of its recommendations. But the commitment to establish a Migrants Commissioner and increase the powers of the Immigration Inspector were dropped. And this week, a High Court ruled that that decision was unlawful. The Home Office says we are committed to righting the wrongs of the Windrush scandal and making sure those affected receive the compensation they deserve. But campaigners say they believe up to 57,000 people still need documentation and could be eligible for compensation.
Recent figures show that up to 4,000 people were unsuccessful with their applications, which tells us that they need more help, particularly legal advice, which is not available to Windrush victims.
In a manifesto, the charity is urging the next government to act in its first 100 days by ending all hostile environment policies and granting citizenship to all victims who, they say, continue to suffer.
I still think they're still going to come for me. Because of this, my mental health's like proper off the wall.
Shane was just 4 months old when his British mum brought him home from Trinidad. He was in his 30s when the scandal destroyed his life, losing his job, home and self-respect. He may be entitled to compensation, but fears being re-traumatised by the process.
I was already begging to stay in the country and now you're asking me to beg because of your rules. You changed the law.
Shamaan Freeman-Powell, Sky News.